Hey, people, listen. Happy Wednesday. Welcome into the building. We are covering Married to Medicine. Okay. Let me tell y'all something. I did a nice little poll over here to see who of y'all cared about. You know what? Let me bring Ray here. Ray here, talk. Give me a minute. Be right back.
Hi, Auntie Diva. Hello, beautiful people. Happy Wednesday. I am back. I am in the building, y'all. I had my reversal surgery for my colostomy bag on Monday, and I am doing fabulous. I came home today, and so I had to come and hang out with the people. So as you are coming in the building, make sure you hit that like button. Give Auntie Diva a choo-choo. We want to welcome everybody, okay? Let's see. We got some people in the building tonight. Hi, everybody. Welcome in. We are recapping Married to Medicine tonight. This episode, y'all, this was a shaking the table episode. Oh, how the tables will turn. You got to be careful how you treat people, y'all. Now, y'all remember, Quad was all so down to kick Mariah out the group when Mariah was having her rainy day. But now that the shoe is on the other foot, Miss Quad don't know how to act. She's so offended. She's so hurt. Now, you don't have no relationship with these ladies, according to what your words was, but you was okay, when it was time to kick Mariah out the group. But now, you're trying to crawl back in everybody's good graces. It's problematic. We got together, for Toya's wine event. Shout out to Toya Bush Harris for Toya's Wine Club. Y'all make sure y'all go over and check out Toya's Wine Club. I went on her little website today. She's got wine from $20 all the way up to $200. So go check out her wine club. Her and Phaedra went to have their meeting together, so we'll discuss that. The men got together. It's nice to see all the men together. We got a new husband in the group. All of the men came, so we'll talk about that scene, and then we'll wrap up, as we go back, to Atlanta. So welcome into the building, everybody. I'm so glad that you are here. Thank you for joining us tonight. I want to give special shout outs to everybody in the chat who's been praying for me, who's missed me. I missed y'all too. I appreciate your love and support. And we're going to get this show started in just a minute. Diva had to step away to handle some stuff, but keep the chats going. Oh, hey, Auntie, thank you.
Did you thank the people? Did you thank the people? Listen.
I did thank the people, but I want to thank you especially. This was really,
do you have something over here?
Huh?
You have something over here?
It's a mole. It's a mole coming in. Girl, I got to get it frozen off and removed.
Oh, okay. Because I didn't see it before. Okay, we good.
I done got this new camera and this new laptop, and it show everything, baby.
Come on, laptop.
I know I called you and said that I wanted to, thank the people, but Auntie Diva, this was really to thank you. Aww. You have been literally so supportive. Y'all, Diva was one of the first people that I called when I went to the hospital and had to have emergency surgery. And when I tell y'all, Diva has walked me through this thing day by day. I was in this colostomy bag for 8 months and 18 days, y'all. 8 months
18 days.
18 days. That's a long time to be in a colostomy bag, y'all, literally. But when I tell y'all, Diva, she talked to me every day. She supported me. She told me, I got this. I'm doing a great job. She has been the biggest support. And so, Diva, I wanted to take this time to say thank you to you, because though we have never met in person, you are like blood to me at this point. We are here. We see each other, boo. Okay.
Okay.
But I love you so much. I appreciate you. I thank you for being on this journey with me. So much happened through this time with YouTube and personal life and just everything. And you have been so supportive. So not that I've heard anything, but for anybody that got anything to say negative about my Auntie Diva, you can't say it. Because Auntie over here, she supports, she loves, she keep it real and keep it 1,000%. Period.
Oh.
And shout out to the people, of course, as well, for all of y'all thoughts and prayers and well wishes. I truly appreciate y'all so much. I love y'all.
Oh, thank you, Roy. I appreciate you. I love you. Okay, back together
Auntie, you kind of skipping a bit. Y'all let me know. Is Diva freezing up tonight? Y'all let us know, because I don't know if it's just me or.
Hey, y'all. I'm plugged in. I'm like, okay. But listen, we want to talk, because tonight is Married to Medicine recap. And let me say this, Pager Dr. Jackie. Dr. Jackie in these streets acting a fool. She up on the TV, on the screen with the vice president talking about maternal health. And then, the people, the detectives on the street, they pull back old footage where she talk about, Black people, we whine like little babies. Paging Dr. Jackie. But we're going to talk about it. Yeah, I did a poll. They don't care that Quad got iced out. 77% of this chat said, who cares? Now, come on now. Can y'all have a heart? Where's he? Can y'all have a heart? They iced Quad out.
Where's the heart when you need it? She ain't here.
They said I am glitching bad.
Yeah, you want to try to go out and come back in real quick?
Let me try to go out and come back in, but I'm going to bring the people in so you can start talking with them.
Okay,
I'm going to bring the peoples in. You start talking with them. I'm going to go out and come back in.
What's up,
Dr. Jackie messing with me. Dr. Jackie messing with me.
She should.
Not Dr. Jackie. With her messy self.
Hey, people. Choo-choo.
Choo-choo.
Everybody. Hey, Zeta. Hey, Leo. Hey, Kay. Dr. Love, in my opinion. The Don, Denzel.
Good evening.
What's up, girl? We ain't seen you in a while.
Royale. You know, these people got me working hard in these streets, doing a lot of strange things for some change. And the people that got me sick this week. So that's why I'm on today, because I'm
oh no.
Girl,
I'm sorry to hear that.
Ladies and gentlemen, the people at work that had me working so hard, they got me sick. So,
oh no,
at least I'm able to spend some time with y'all, Royale. It's a blessing to see you back well, healthy, and welcome back, because you're the co-conductor, if Diva don't mind me saying, of this train. So welcome back. I'll be watching from the sidelines. I'll be part of the replay team.
Yes. Well, it's so glad to have you here live tonight with us.
Yes.
So glad.
Glad you're off.
Am I glitching?
No, you good now.
You good now.
Okay.
I couldn't tell on my phone. I got my iPad on now too, so I'll be able to.
All right. No, it was me. All right. No, that was Dr. Jackie. I'm sorry, Dr. Jackie. I gotta tell the truth.
You can tell when she's breaking confidentiality. She said you're gonna stop coming for her.
Kamala Harris is doing forces to take you down, Dr.
Okay. Don't be doing that, y'all. Listen. Hold on. Let me read this. Hey, Diva. Happy to see you back, Roya. Diva, back in August, you covered the mother-son involved in Home Depot pow. Jury convicted Keith. They did.
Oh, wow.
Okay, I'm going to have to look that up. Thank you so much for the super chat.
Wow.
Oh, yeah.
Are you serious? Wow.
Diva, also breaking news. Apparently, they found Kim Porter's burner phone, and TD Jakes has something to do with it. I haven't read anything about it yet, but
what?
So you got
Are you serious?
Not the man of God.
Ooh, wait.
Ooh, you know what? They trying to really rip down 2023.
Right.
This is terrible.
They shaking the table, baby. They are
shaking the table. I'm gonna have to pull this up as we're talking through a scene. Y'all better thank y'all for the updates here. Let me look. I gotta look up that Home Depot story. Oh my God.
Hot mess.
Today is messy. It's messy.
It really is.
Okay. All right. So I'm not TD Jakes, but they've been floating TD Jakes' name around for a minute. And they said, did you see the video where his wife, something was wrong with her knees and now she walking? They playing.
I had to tell you to get on Twitter. They've been blowing TD Jakes up bad on Twitter.
Oh God, not the man of God. Okay, listen, y'all killing me right now. We going. Oh my goodness, y'all done shook the train already, and this ain't even trending topics, but we gonna talk. All right, let's continue on here. Okay, so they at the dinner table. Let me tell you something. I don't know how Quad did this. And yes, I did watch the interview with Quad and Carlos King. In addition to that, I also watched it, whatever Carlos King and Heavenly was doing. I mean, painstakingly, I got through it. I only got through both of those for y'all because I'm just like, sometimes when it's I can't do it. And that's all that interview with whatever Carlos King and Heavenly did. It was just a back and forth, and I couldn't do it. I was like, I can't. I had enough, right? So, anywho, I did listen to it, and I will say this: overall, with Quad Messy, did Quad sink her own ship? Absolutely. But do I still feel bad for Quad? Absolutely, yes. I think the way they did it was dirty. They could have let her stay home and told her she was out the group. They let her fly there, fly solo, have her sit at the dinner table, then have her go to her room to prepare for bed, only to say, no, you know what? Come back, because we got something to tell you. She come back down to the room with her Versace robe on, okay? And Simone told her, you ain't got no connection to us, we ain't got no connection to you, and you getting voted off the island. Go pack your bag and leave. What a mess. Okay, that's what they did to what's the darn name? To Quad. Okay. So they at the table. They said Quad always plays the victim. Quad said all she wants is love and to be loved. That's all she wanted, okay? She said the love is fake and the hate is real. She better tell the people. She said the love was fake and the hate is real. She said they can't stand her. All right. She thought the resurrection, she thought that did something. They said it was an epic fail. It was an epic fail. I don't know how Quad didn't realize that. Okay, but they said and they still mad. So Dr. Jackie will hold a grudge to her grave.
Oh my God.
She's still mad about Sister Circle. How many years ago was Sister Circle? And Quad said in the interview with Carlos King, she said, I just thanked Sister Circle first, and I was about to thank them, and then they left. I looked around. She said, I looked, and they was gone. No, you got to thank the girls from Married to Medicine first, and then Sister Circle. You messed up, boo.
All right.
She messed up. I felt bad for her. And they said, when the bad outweighs the good, you got to go. So they said, Quad, you got to go. She went back to her room. Was that not sad back in her room? That was sad. Okay. She went back in her room. Wait, hold on. You got some breaking news on me?
3 seasons of Sister Circle. They ended in 2017. So yeah, she made it 3 seasons,
Of Sister Circle?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but her long-standing job. See, you know what? You don't ever mess up your full-time job for your part-time job. You be a fool. Yeah, I worked a lot of part-time jobs in my life. Yeah, I did. But I wasn't going to be late to the full-time job because of the part-time job. Now I told the part-time job, I got to go. Got to get where they're giving me the benefits and stuff. Okay? Yeah, no, she messed up. I feel bad for her, okay? Okay, and so it was Toya, Simone, Dr. Heavenly, Phaedra. Okay, they put a separate chair. They put her in the hot seat. No, come on, sit right there. And it was all giving her the mean look when she came back. And then she started begging. I'm not begging for your job and the people to love you. They said it's over. She's like, can anything be done? I said, Quad. I was getting, what do they call it? I was getting secondhand, what do you call it? Secondhand embarrassment.
Backlash.
Yeah, I was saying secondhand embarrassment. She was in there begging. Can anything be done? Girl, they don't get the memo. They don't care about you. It's over. She went in her room and she got room service the next day. I would have flew out that night, or I would have spent the night in the airport. I wouldn't have ran into them in the morning. I would have packed my bags at 2:00 in the morning, and I would have called the airport, called me an Uber. I would have got to the airport, and I would have just slept in the airport in the chair with my jacket and waited for the next flight out home. Nuh-uh, I ain't doing all that. Okay. They said she wasn't humble. Okay. She wanted to still be friends. All right. She said it was a football pile-up and not a tennis match. Now, let me tell you where Quad got to me. She got to me in her confessional because, Quad is thick. She's thick. Her skin is thick. But nah, not after that. She was in that confessional, and for the first time, I seen Quad break down. I will say this: when Carlos King asked her about now you know how Mariah feels, she danced around that. Yeah, but you do know how Mariah feels, but maybe not because Mariah's still getting a check. You will not be. They said I'm still freezing. Am I still freezing?
It's glitching a little bit.
It's glitching a little bit. Okay.
But go ahead and finish, and we'll you can go back in and come back.
Okay. So Dr. Jackie, you know, she met with the VP, and she wanted to talk about Black maternity mortality, but she got the nerve when she just said Black people, as when we pregnant, we whine like babies. That's what Dr. Jackie said. She said we complain so much in the 25 visits that she needs to see us throughout our pregnancy, that if we really have a real issue, nobody believes us, including our own Black doctors. Thanks, Dr. Jackie. Paging Dr. Jackie, so you can tell her you're in pain and she won't believe you.
Messy.
Now listen, Sweet Tea, you know what? She's a good person, Sweet Tea, because she could have been laughing in the face that Quad was getting kicked out the group, but she just sat there, right? So, you know, Sweet Tea called Dr. G. Dr. G told her, listen, just put in earplugs. They throwing bombs at Quad. Don't worry about it. Just put in your earplugs and act like you don't know what's going on. Okay. He told her put in her earplugs. Now, what I didn't like in the confessional, Dr. G was pretty much laughing. I didn't like that. That he was laughing at the fact that, you know, they was outing Quad. But I think he was trying to say subliminally, like, oh, she did it to me, so now look, they doing it to you. That wasn't nice. They had the wine event. The brunch table was nice. Phaedra went in a meeting with Toya. Phaedra is a good business person because she did come up with some really good ideas. I give it to her. I'm gonna give Phaedra her props, right? And then, you know, what else was there? I think that's pretty much. Oh, you know what? The men. Let me talk about the men real quick. You know what? Curtis, he shows up for everything except if it has to be by his wife's side. Okay? I ain't see Curtis at the wedding. But here it is, the wives are out of town. Here come Curtis. He back in town. Hanging with the men. Dr. Jackie, you over there kicking Quad out the group. Tell us what's going on with you and Curtis. Okay? And what's Dr. Alicia husband name? He messy. Oh, he messy. Okay?
I believe his name is Kema. Dr. Kema.
Dr. Kema. Dr. Kema's messy. Dr. Kema's messy. For the first time, you got a 5-year-old son, a daughter. The daughter's 5 and the boy is 1. This is the first time you ever watched them on your own. I guess that's why I'm not married. Child, because I'd be a whole hot mess. I'm too much. Yeah, my kid, the daughter 5, and this is the first time you watch her on your own. No, sir. I'll be right back. Go upstairs with your dad. Tell him I'm running the Target. Text me if you want something. I got to go. Not no 5 years old, and it's the first time you watching the kids. Okay. You see divorce coming soon between who? Jackie and Curtis? Oh, with the new couple? Oh, not with the new couple. No, she used to her man being like that. The daughter's 5. He didn't watch this daughter for 5 years. She ain't going nowhere. Don't be fooled by Alicia. No, she ain't going nowhere. She used to this. And matter of fact, she's so happy to be part of Married in Medicine because now he ain't got no choice but to watch her kids. If she never came on Married in Medicine, the daughters would be in college and the son would be on his way to college and the dad would have never watched them by himself. Married to Medicine is helping her. Okay. And I think that was pretty much it because then they had a lunch once Quad was gone. Sweet Tea and Dr. Emily kind of made up. And Alicia, who I thought didn't have words in her mouth. Alicia woke up. Hi, Alicia. Hi, Dr. Alicia. All right. Roya, you're up. Talk about any scene. And tell me your feelings about how they were so disrespectful to Quad.
You know, You know, when I first came on Diva, when I first came on your channel, I talked about how them tables do what? They turn, baby.
Oh shoot, turn around. Come on now.
They turn. And they always come back. They always come back.
Mm-hmm.
Now, I got to give a shout out to Lorraine B because she made an excellent comment.
Oh, what
How do you say that you forget what sisterhood was until you met these ladies?
Okay.
And then you're going to thank them after the supposed sisterhood that you made. This was an earlier comment. Let me say this. Pardon my French. You can only give me your ass to kiss so many times until I kiss it and say goodbye.
Oh shoot.
Quad
let's just kiss and say goodbye.
Look. Peace. To sit in my face and tell me that you have no relationship with me, you have no connection with me, to sit in my face and dog me out in front of the other ladies and tell the things that we've had conversations about between me and you, because that's what she did to Heavenly. Yeah. She outed Heavenly about the stuff she said to Phaedra. Then she outed Phaedra about the stuff she said about... There's never any accountability that Quad has taken in the 10 seasons that we have been with Married to Medicine without a but being behind it.
Oh my.
You always got to have a but. My feelings, but y'all made me feel, but. No, ma'am. Apologize, mean it, and do better. Your actions have not showed that you want to be a part of this group. It has not. I see Toya and Simone hanging out on outside of the show.
Right.
I see Heavenly and Jackie hanging out outside of the show. Hell, we see Anila and Toya hanging out outside of the show. We see Contessa still on Instagram with the group. Quad is the only individual who's been on this show for 10 seasons consistently, and you don't have no kind of relationship with anybody outside of the group from the show that we see outside of the show. You only show up when it's showtime. That's a problem. Why are you here? Why are you here? So, I thought the dinner scene, the way that they dismissed her was very distasteful in my
Yes, it was. Okay, well, amen to that. Amen. Yes.
It was very distasteful the way that they dismissed her.
Yes.
But you just can't do people any your kind of way and then choose the consequence that you get. No. You got to take the consequence with the actions that you took. You took an action, they gave you a consequence. Pack your bag and get out.
Okay.
Toya wanted people here who were going to support her, love her, and be there for her. Last I checked, Quad accused Toya of being a thief. Why would I want the person who accused me of being a thief to be here to support me, allegedly, for my wine collection? So, I also thought, and I'm going to say this and now move on, I also thought that it was inappropriate to have Phaedra a part of that conversation. Because Phaedra has not been in this group for 10 years.
Come on, facts.
Just got here.
Come on now, facts.
So I thought that it should have been just a conversation between Toya, Jackie, Simone, and Heavenly. Those are the core ladies who are part of the, the Golden Five. And so those are the only individuals that should have been there. And I think that was the more of the embarrassment and the upsetness for Quad, because Phaedra was there. And supposedly she's supposed to be the friend that you brought to the show, according to what we've been told or what we have seen. Moving on to Toya's wine event. I thought it was beautiful, like you said. Nice event outside. I think Phaedra was giving winter fall. I don't know what was going on with this fur and all of that. I was just like, boo-boo, you out of season. You out of season, but okay.
She did 2 seasons, right? She did 2 seasons.
Yeah, it was
in the summer season. In the heat, she did 2
seasons.
Heat.
It was heat. But she was cute, though. She was cute, so I'll give her that. Dr. Jackie meeting with Kamala Harris. Though Dr. Jackie is messy, in my opinion, sometimes, I do want to say thank you for, having that conversation. I don't see anybody else on the show who would have been fit to do it, in my opinion. So I thought Jackie was the best just because of how she carries herself. You know, Simone, she kind of gets drunk and falls out and act a fool and cuss. We don't see that from Jackie. She does have the most class of the show, in my opinion. So I thought she was the best contestant to do so.
Okay.
You know, Phaedra lies, so we can't have Phaedra.
Right.
Dr. Heavenly cuts a fool. We can't have Dr. Heavenly. Toya don't have a brain, so that wouldn't even been necessary. So yeah, shout out to Dr. Jackie for that. And then what else happened? Oh, the meeting with Phaedra and Toya. I love that Toya had enough common sense to invite Phaedra to that meeting, because Phaedra really helped elevate Toya and what she could do for the wine company that she is working for. She gave Toya some great ideas, as well as the wine company. So it was beautiful. I love that we were able to see the sisterhood and the connection come together to make something positive happen for Toya. It's nice to see that Toya is really getting into something that she enjoys. You know, if you're an avid watcher of Dr. Heavenly like I am, Dr. Heavenly tells us, find you something that you love to do that's easy and simple. Toya loves to drink, get drunk, and have her wine, and she's good at it. So we appreciate that she is a part of the fold of the wine community. And y'all, like I said, y'all go over there and check out Toya's wine. We go from $20 on up to $200.
Shade, boy, yeah, shade, girl, shade.
Right.
But I'm done. Zeta, I think you're up next, Zeta, hun.
Shoot, I am so sorry. So there was a lot of maligning of my poor girl. So let's get into the facts. I went back and got some notes.
Okay. Okay.
I'm sorry, my iPad is being slow, trying to embarrass me. Hold on. Okay. So y'all trying to kick out Quad, and y'all keep referring back to season 7, where she addressed Sister Circle first. On season 7 episode, I forgot to write it, but the timestamp was 37 minutes, 54 seconds until 39 minutes and 45 seconds. And she said, what did she say? She said, I have my other sisters, and this is every single girl from Married to Medicine, okay? But she was looking for where's Simone and Toya, but they already left. But because she called Sister Circle first, okay? And everybody was cool with Quad at that time except Mariah. And then Eugene is the one that initiated them to leave. So Eugene has been messing with Quad since the beginning, right? And we see that in season 9. All right. Well, I did not like the way they treated Miss Quad. Did not have to kick her out like that. That was really rude. Like you said, Phaedra should not have been there. She's not part of the OG powwow. Let me see. Toya is really the main one that has a problem with Quad, and everybody else is just bearing her problems. Nobody else really has a true issue with her. Dr. Heavenly is talking about, oh, you're using me. How am I using you, Dr. Heavenly? How am I using you? I'm still the main person on your commercial, right? You Quad and her mom are in the front line talking about Come to Smiles by Dr. Heavenly. Simone literally said before they got started, I'm not having any issues with Quad. I can be cordial. Even at the last reunion, I watched reunion on season 9, right? Nobody had an issue with Quad. She said, I'm leaving off fine with everybody except Toya. Okay, we talk about the break-in. Andy asked her, do you think that Toya has something to do with this? And Quad says, I think she has knowledge of it because Carrie said that there was a hit on Anila. So Quad didn't say she broke in. We're playing semantics here. She said, you have knowledge of it. And then Heavenly goes and backs her up. Toya is mad at Quad, but she's not mad at Heavenly. They were both on the same team last season. Okay. And then the situation with Eugene, Toya says, you cannot talk about my husband. I totally agree. I totally agree also that you cannot accuse somebody of robbing your house, okay? So Toya is talking about Eugene. Eugene is the one that made fun of Quad, and Quad responded because with the diva shirt, divorced and single, she's cold in her house by herself. And Quad She later on apologizes. I put it down. She apologized in that reunion. I forgot the timestamp. Okay, 17 minutes, 36 seconds to 18 minutes and 28 seconds where she apologized. Okay, so Quad does take accountability. Everybody was good with Quad before they got here. I don't know if they teamed up and got with Toya and said, this is the plan for the season, or they're doing the producers dirty work. Dirty work. Overall, the episode, y'all still talking about Quad is a dark cloud, and we're so glad that she is gone. But you're still talking about her. So Quad does have an impact on this show, and you guys are getting rid of her for Toya. Y'all trying to make Toya comfortable. And now all of the core four is getting read and tore up all over social media. That's what y'all get. Dr. Heavenly was on the defense when she was with Carlos. All of them were on defense when they did that live. Phaedra and Dr. Simone and Dr. Jackie and all of them. When y'all did that live, y'all are playing cleanup. But it's too late now. Y'all are getting slammed, which in every way. The rest of the episode, don't really care. So sorry that Dr. Alicia wants to be a submissive woman. I hate that. My mom is African as well, and I remember being taught that nonsense. No, thank you. No. We want an egalitarian relationship. We both give and take, okay?
Come on now.
What else do I have to say? Justice for Quad. Since I'm not Oprah, I'm going to spend my hour working out, trying to lose this weight. I'm not no more. Thank you.
You better come through, Gina, with the facts, okay?
Come through, honey.
Here's $100. Come through, baby.
Okay.
Happy holidays, by the way.
Happy holidays. Thank you. I appreciate you with the super chat. Much love. Come on now. Happy holidays. And boom, there it is. And you said that's why they all getting ripped for shreds up on the Twitter, okay? And yeah, they coming for Jackie. Now they been had that footage, but since Jackie helped kick Quad out the group, they dug up the footage with Jackie, Dr. Jackie, once again, Dr. Jackie, page your Dr. Jackie.
First, none of them are really friends in the first place. In that last season, Dr. Jackie called out Toya and said, Toya, you blame me for my husband cheating on me. Do you think they're really going to be friends after that? Also, y'all talking about some Quad doesn't hang out with them. Quad is the youngest one in the group. She has no kids. What do you guys have in common? What can she do with you guys except work? We're co-workers, right? Yes, she and Heavenly are cool, but Heavenly's really kind of cool with her. They used to be cool, for real, for real. I really love that season when Heavenly was really being nice to her, gave her that present, like, you're my sister, right? But now this is just giving, we're working together for the show. I need you on the show. Quad, Heavenly says it all the time. I can't do this by myself. I need Quad because they can do that banter. They can give a good show. It's not giving real friendship anymore. That makes me sad because I really love them together. So yeah, justice for Quad.
Yeah, I don't know. You kind of said something that stuck out to me. Quad's not married. She doesn't have any kids. What are you bringing to this group?
What's Quad bringing to this group? She's bringing the different side of being married to a doctor. She's divorced from a doctor. So she can tell you the experience, okay? How, everybody says doctors have a God complex. So Quad can testify to that. Be like, yeah, this man put me through HE double hockey sticks and back. So I think it's a different perspective. She's young and fun. Toya can't give me young and fun. She talks about her man all the time. I don't want to hear that. I want you to uplift your man.
He's not married to medicine anymore.
Neither is Phaedra.
Oh,
Phaedra has a fake boyfriend. I got a doctor now. Come on, girl.
She said they broke up.
But she got a new one, baby. Okay.
Whatever. Well, holla.
Right. She went to Africa.
Okay?
Mm-hmm.
Zeta came through the night with the facts, all right? And
I hope I see her in Accra for Dirty December because it's a time and the Ghanaian men are fine. Mwah.
Oh no. Listen, shout out to Curtis too, showing up for all the male events. Okay, all right. It looked like I will tell you this: the upcoming scenes look like they're gonna be fire. They're gonna be fire, and you know what? Let there be heat. The heat is back in my house. Somebody in my chat, in one of my previous videos, they told me to check the filter.
Oh shoot.
Y'all do not want to see a picture of my filter.
Oh my
Don't judge. Oh my God.
It was a hot mess, Diva.
Whoa.
It's okay.
Thank you, Denzel. Appreciate you. That man said you do know this filter was white. Don't do that.
He did not say white. He did
So shady.
Shady. And now you know what? I'm gonna have to turn it down just like that. It's like an oven in my house now.
Oh wow.
Oh yeah, no, it was terrible. He said, when the last time you changed? I said, well, we're not gonna talk about that because I really don't even remember.
All right. The last time he put it in.
Woo! To God be glory. Leo, you're up. Yeah, fix it, Jesus. Come on now. If I show y'all the filter, y'all going to, I'm not even going to show y'all. That's probably why I had all the sinuses and all that. But go ahead. Leo, you're up.
I love the dynamic between you and Royer. It is so joyful and entertaining. I love it, love it, love it. And also, too, I'm going to say this in the beginning.
Yes.
What I really like about Married to Medicine is the men are involved as well as the women.
They are. That's what I love too. You are correct.
That's right. They equally contribute to my entertainment, and I like it all the time. So, you know, I get upset about other like housewives shows because they doing this arguing about petty stuff. I would love to see the men get together and parse out, you know, their things and enjoy each other and have men time together. So I would encourage the housewives shows because the producers watch all these YouTube shows that recap the shows. I would encourage them. Involve the men more if you really want to have a successful season. If you're going to get rid of Roa, if you're gonna reboot Roa, then reboot RHOP 2.
Yes.
Potomac
Yep. But you know what though? Leo, I'm gonna be very honest with you. You hit the formula that they used to always follow that they are now missing, and that is part of the downfall of the shows. We love Roa too. Not just because of Nene, but because of Greg, because of Peter Thomas, because of Apollo,
and Todd.
They used to come and get it in. Yes.
We need that. We need that. And you know, just like Zeta said, and I appreciate her because you know she is educated. She's doing her academia. She has pulled through with the facts. But I'm gonna come through on the ghetto end and say that when Quad first came and it was Mariah there, they treated Quad like she was the redheaded stepchild. She was the ghetto girl that came through. Her wig was on sideways. Yes, it was. She had the wrong color wig. And and they made her feel like she was beneath them at the time.
Yeah.
And when she got Sister Circle, because there's certain types of people, right? Certain types of people. Some people take a slight and then rise above and just let the rising speak. Quad wouldn't let that do. She wouldn't let that breathe, right? Like they say, breathe. She wouldn't let that breathe. She got Sister Circle. She wanted to talk about it. And yes, I appreciate Zeta putting us into the context of what she was saying when she did that in season 2 about she got, you know, Sister Circle, and she found out what real friendship was, and all the girls felt a certain type of way. I get it. I still feel like Quad held on to the fact that she was treated like you only here because you're married to Dr. G. But really, at the end of the day, Mariah was the one that said that Quad was sleeping in her car until she connected Mariah with Dr. G.
That's facts.
And Quad has held on to that. It's not good. Just regular conversation here. That's just what I'm having, regular conversation.
Right.
It's not good to hold on to emotions once you leveled up, move past it.
Yes, come on.
And hold the people accountable for emotions that was 10 years ago.
Come on, you talking. Come on, teach the people. No, Leo, teach the people for real. We
For
talking
real,
real life here.
It's not a good thing, especially when you've leveled up and moved in other circles.
Mm-hmm.
Let it go. Move forward. Move into your elevation in a way that's not, you don't have to be humble, but you can be gracious. Just be gracious. I'm where I'm at, and I'm going to meet y'all where you're at and where I'm at. And then we're going to move forward. And that's how she could have moved.
Yeah.
When it came to the girls. She's still holding on to, y'all hurt me. Y'all hurt me.
Mm-hmm.
And I, in the scene, because I'm just going to go to it, where they kick the girl out the circle. I am in the mindset of, it was harsh and it was cruel. And I don't think they should have moved that way with Quad.
Right.
Simply because she got 10-year history.
Come on now.
I don't know about you, Diva, but I got homegirls I done rock with for 30 years, 35 years, 20 years. And when it comes down to the get down, we're going to make exceptions for my homegirl I done moved with for 10 years.
Yes. Come on now. I'm going with you on that, Leo. That's why I said I know she did things. I know they could bring up the history of everything that she did, but the fact that, like, even she said in the Carlos King interview, 10 years, y'all can usher it out a little bit better. Because let's be clear, throughout that 10 years, some of the years they survived because of Quad.
That's right. That's right. Marriages survive, Diva.
Yeah. Oh,
marriages survive because of Quad's input.
Yeah.
And they should have gave her better grace.
Yeah.
They should have gave her better grace.
Yeah.
And you know what? I don't know about everybody else, but I can say in my friend group of my homegirls, in certain seasons, we didn't like the way they was moving, right? We didn't like the way they was moving. But we ain't kicked them out the friend group.
Right.
We allowed them to make their moves, and then we consistently had conversations from different angles. Maybe my angle didn't work, right? So then my other homegirl, she would come through and she would say, okay, I'm talking to so-and-so on this angle, and she got what we were saying. So then we ready to come together for our wine night, and we gonna talk, right? So they could have. It's so many of them. It's Simone. It's Dr. Simone. It's Dr. Jackie. It is Toya. Toya done. So you might not would be able to include Toya, but at the same time, Dr. Heavenly, they all could have made inroads into building and involving her in the decisions on what was going to be going on in the friend group. The fact that they did it collectively, I can appreciate that, but not before they did their own thing individually with Quad. That's the part I think they missed in the step. Individually, they should have came to Quad in respect of the 10-year relationship. Individually.
Yeah.
And talk with her. And then she herself may have made some concessions and had some accountability, but the fact that it was on camera, Quad wasn't gonna give a quarter. She wasn't gonna give a quarter. She said, let's move in love. I want to be loved and you want to be loved. So let's move from that. But the girls wasn't feeling that. The girls weren't feeling that. In relationships with girlfriends in the friend group moves in seasons. And sometimes you on the right side and sometimes you on the wrong side. And it takes your friend group to pull you in and move you to the right side if they really care about you. And I get the fact that I think the girls was just done with Quad. They was just done with Quad outstaging them, Quad doing her own thing and not talking to them. I'm gonna be quite real. I don't believe in kissing the ring or kissing somebody ass to be in the group. I don't think Quad needs to do that. I think Quad needs to be real about her emotions and how she feels when she talked to the girls individually, because the individual conversation would move from the fact, well, y'all hurt me. It could move from that if we get to speak on, okay, Dr. Jackie, Dr. Jackie, and talk to her and say, well, what did I do to hurt you? Then you can move her from that space.
Whew. Well, yeah, this ain't right. But thank you for the super chat. Where are the ladies from the sister circle now? I don't see any of them hanging out with Quad.
They still follow Quad. They still follow each other. They're still friends.
That don't mean what's a follow. Heck, I can follow you.
And she said they were her sisters doing the divorce. They were the most supportive doing divorce. They were not bullying her like Simone and Toya.
But these were your sisters. They made you believe in sisterhood again. They gave you the strength to believe in sisterhood. These your girls.
They are still her sisters.
Where they at?
Your sister.
You could have been
like pictures with Toya and them. They're just now getting cool too.
Zeta, that was in 2017 when she was with Sister Circle. We in 2023. In the 5 years, I ain't seen none of these ladies do a spotlight on Married to Medicine. You ain't went to lunch with them. You ain't not brought one of these women on this show to have a lunch, a dinner, a chat.
Where are the sisters?
Where the sisters at?
I'm about to dance.
Where are the sisters?
Look, where is your school out? Where is your school out?
And look, and Selena Johnson had a whole show for 3 or 4 years, and Quad was never on the show. Never.
Oh my Lord.
Ooh, now where are the sisters? Don, you're up.
I love y'all.
Don, have my back, please.
I think that there is a special landfill with all types of trash, dirty Pampers, mold, mildew, and used condoms.
Okay.
Oh my God.
For a person.
Oh my God.
Like Heavenly.
Ooh, y'all cutting up tonight.
He is reading.
Woo.
Oh.
When you call someone your friend,
okay, come on.
Yet everything you say about them is downing them, lying on them, but you're saying that it's a joke. Who wants a friend like that?
Right.
Who wants a friend to try to spread your business, spread anybody's business all over the internet? But you said it's a joke. Heavenly is trash.
Oh my God.
And she belongs in a landfill.
Oh my God.
And I used to ride for Heavenly, but these past 2 weeks showed me that she's about herself and her daddy. And Dr. Jackie. Because if it wasn't for their husbands, I would have assumed there was some carpet munching going on.
Oh my God.
Oh, we. Okay.
Child.
These women, I've never seen anything like it. And like Leo just said, they wanted Quad to stay beneath them. Because when she came, she was beneath all of them. They treated her like a little raggedy person. And because she has gone above and surpassed some of them, they don't like it. Heavenly hates the fact that people say Quad was the star of this show. She hates that fact.
Oh, sure.
Maybe because Heavenly's sister was the star of the family and she wasn't, Lil' Kim, because she got bullied. She doesn't like that. And it seems to me that these women got together, i.e. Potomac, with producers and said, we're going to ice this lady out now, this season. Because she talks to us like how she talks to us, allegedly. She asked us for more money. And, you know, we're going to ice her out and we need you all to help us do it. And they went along with the plot and the plan. Because all of the pictures that Toya's hanging on to this robbery thing. But didn't Anila said that she robbed her? She was a part of it? But you taking pictures with her? In your house? For Christmas parties?
Oh my goodness.
Okay. But you got a problem with Quad. Eugenia found pleasure with them icing out this woman. And that's Toya's husband. He found he laughed and smirked because he was going back and forth with her on Twitter. And she called him out. And he got upset. He should have been over there with them sipping wine instead over there with the men.
Woo. Ooh, this is a lot.
I found it appalling that these so-called friends, and just like my picture, Simone and Toya arguing, didn't Simone grind on Toya's husband? But they're best friends now, right? They're doing the dirty work. And let's be clear, Quad did not ice Mariah out. Quad said, if you invite her, don't invite me.
Okay. She did the Kitty and Phaedra.
That's what she said in those seasons. If you invite Mariah, just don't invite me. She never said I don't want her on the show. Simone was the person who said we don't want you to come on this trip. Simone was the one who initiated the intervention for Heavenly last year. Simone was the person who told Quad to leave the winery this season. Simone and Jackie is vicious and vile.
Oh my God.
In an educated, smart, nice, nasty way. Because you tell Heavenly, your puppet, what to say, and she executes the plan. Because Heavenly clearly said it sitting at that table. Where Dr. Jackie said, I know she won't gonna say it for herself. There's a lot of mess going on. But I don't think she's gone. And let's be clear, I'm not a Quad ride or die person. I just, like I said last night, Diva, I'm gonna call a thing a thing.
Okay.
And that's what it is. They treated her like trash. For them to call her back down and say, we didn't gut punch you hard enough. Let us do it again. And do it harder.
Yeah. Now that's facts. Because you released her, then you called her back. And it was like 1:30 in the morning.
Right.
Woo.
It's beneath them. Because Dr. Heavenly, in that interview, it pissed me off so much when she said doctors don't lie.
Come on now.
Because they have credibility.
That was so demeaning.
We all saw what Jackie said today, what they brought back up on Twitter. We all saw that. That Black women complain too much while they're in the hospital. But you're going to go and speak with the vice president of these United States and say we need to fight for Black women's health care because they're dying 5 to 1 compared to other racist. Pick a lane.
Ooh. Oh, damn. The receipts are out tonight, y'all. The receipts are out tonight.
I'm just saying,
I'm
let's call
confused
it
on what
thing.
Heavenly lied about. I want to know what Heavenly lied about.
Heavenly said that she went to Kenya and said, it was a joke. Heavenly said she effed Common.
But Quad was sitting
That
there
was
when
a
all of
joke.
those things were said, and Quad, she sat there and laughed at it too. So
right, but why? Who wants a friend that's gonna dog you like that?
But you continue to keep coming back to this friend. You keep coming back to Heavenly. Quad keeps doing that.
And Quad been to Africa. But a lot of times.
Kenya, Africa, it's out the country. So
let's be clear. She didn't go where Heavenly said she went to.
Yeah, I don't think Heavenly wanted to say exactly.
That exactly, Kenya, but you were not here in the country. You have not been here. You have not been a part of anything with the ladies of the group. She has not.
So that's a problem?
How are you supposed to be a part of a friendship group and you're not here to be a part of the group? Yes, that's a problem.
These women aren't for real friends.
Well, for Married to Medicine, it's a problem.
Do you think Heavenly and Toya are real friends?
But they have a connection. They still connect in this group.
They are
Toya and Heavenly have an understanding. Though we do not like each other like that, we know how to get along to make this show happen. Quad does not know how to get along with everybody to make the show happen. You
up
don't.
Until last season.
When did this example? Look at the funeral scene, Don.
Wait a minute. Up until last season.
What was risen at this funeral scene other than mess and drama?
Up until last season.
Oh, I can't wait till it's my turn because y'all acting like Quad was a church girl. Man,
right? They are.
Okay.
I call Quad for reasons with Toya. Not personal reasons. Jackie
Quad was a hot mess season 1 when she called that girl a medical mistress, okay? And I'm finna run it all down. I can't wait till y'all get here.
Carrie? Who cares about Carrie?
We do.
She's not on the show.
We do.
But if we're gonna call out, my thing is,
wait, hold on, guys. Let the dog finish.
My thing is,
finish. Hold on.
If we're gonna call out a thing, let's call out all of the things.
Mm-hmm.
Let's be very factual here and not pick and choose what we want to be facts. That's it.
Ooh, thank you. I appreciate you, Don. Voodoo Doll TV. Thank you for the super chat. She said Heavenly said Quad showed up behind the scenes and said she's just there to get the check for the check. Now, all right, thank you for the super chat because I gotta let other people speak.
Remember, Diva, she don't have no relationship and no with these ladies. She don't have no connections with these ladies. Those was Quad's words.
And thank you for this message here. She said they're all there for the check. What's the difference? All right. Okay. Ooh, it's getting heated tonight. Now, thank God they fixed my heat. Ooh. In my opinion.
Hold on to your seat, Diva.
That's right. That's right.
Let's rewind the tape, okay? In season 1, okay,
yes.
Miss Quad, she got it. Okay, you came to Maria's house. You supposed to be her friend. You embarrassing her by calling people medical mistress. Okay, let's go back to season 2. In season 2, you was trying to jump Toya in your apartment that she talked to you about your apartment. Oh, that was so egregious that you had to almost damn near jump on her. Okay, let's go back to season 3. Oh, hi, Dr. Walter. I need you to do a background check on Lisa Nicole Cloud because I gotta find out all the dirt on her. Listen here. The clock goes on and on. We not even finna act like Quad has been a church girl, okay? She ain't been nice to nobody on this show. Let me tell you something. When you can't get along with nobody, you need to check yourself because 9 times out of 10, you the problem. Then this girl can't get along with nobody. Let's come on and go back to this season, okay? You hopped out the casket and you gave them girls your ass to kiss. And now you want them to come back and have your back? Girl, please. I'm gonna need you to hop back in that casket and take you a sleeping pill and go to sleep, baby. Dig yourself that 9-inch grave, and yes, I said 9. Dig that 9-inch grave and bury yourself in it, okay? Because, baby, you're not gonna play with me, okay? I'm telling you like this. You lucky that they didn't drag you through this mud a little more, because I would let them drug her a little more, okay? You gave all them girls your behind the kiss. And then let's go back to season 6 while we bagging it up. When you sat there at the lemon squeeze that they was having and told them for a whole 40 minutes how they didn't support you, how they didn't have your back, how they was backstabbing you, and they was, y'all not holding me in my power, and I needs to be held up to a certain standard. Girl, you don't hold yourself up to a certain standard. And let's miss this about, oh, she didn't go to Kenya. She did go to Africa. She went to Ghana. And she was hanging with the second lady, who she didn't know the second lady was. I said, miss me with that, okay? We got a second. We usually have a second lady here. Just so likely we have a second husband this time. So you didn't know what the second husband was? You didn't know that was the president, the vice president? Miss me with that. Listen here. Y'all let Quad play on y'all top like she's so smart and she's so educated. Baby, I done seen the good of snake, okay? She's a snake in the garden. And they snapped their head off that snake, and now she gonna wither her butt right on back. Because notice, Heaven has said she been calling me again here lately because she want to be on the show again.
She got to pay for that house. Come on.
Oh, well, whoa. Roya, thank you for the super chat. Much appreciated. When do you look at the man in the mirror? Well, in this case, the woman. Right. You're cutting up tonight. Y'all cutting up?
Hey, Diva.
Yes.
Quick question.
Yes.
When Simone and Jackie were in their marital problems at their reunion,
Come on, talk.
what did the other women do?
It depends.
Oh, they wasn't really by their side. What do you mean?
I mean, they gathered around them, right?
Oh, that part. Yeah, they gathered around. Yes, they did. Yeah, Quad talked about that. Yes, they did. Go ahead.
Okay. We can move on.
Season 5, Simone was about to finalize that divorce that Monday, so they gathered around her. That same season, they found out what's his name was cheating on Quad. Come to find, I think the season before that, that's when what's his name cheated on Curtis. And then they gathered around them. When Quad's situation came up, nobody gathered around her because we were worried about, okay, Cecil and Simone. I understand because they're going to get finalized on Monday. But Quad didn't get that support. Season 6, when the situation when we found out that she was getting her head knocked upside her head, basically, Toya and Mariah sat there saying, he didn't say he hit her. Y'all are playing semantics. Andy had to jump in and say that he did. I have the timestamp in here somewhere. Lisa Nicole Cloud is the one that searched up Quad first, talking about something. I want to do business with her about some puppy couture. No, you're not being business partners. That's what Quad said. So Quad went out and got information on her, and that's the situation that happened. Just to correct the information. And then it was not season 2 with the apartment, it was season 8. And then Toya's the one I was talking about her on Instagram Live. So Quad was addressed by Heavenly. Heavenly's when I brought it to her because she was cool with Toya at first. And then once Heavenly brought it to her, that's when everything happened.
And I'm going to say this and then I'm going to be quiet. The only reason Quad didn't get the support that she wanted was because you didn't open up to the ladies. It was not until the beginning of the season that she started sharing the information with the sister circle ladies, what was going on in her marriage.
And she was in
Simone
a different
had
bed
an
for 5 years.
of what was going on. But the rest of the ladies did not know what was going on with Quad. Why? Because she was not being a part of the friendship group, the very thing that we've been talking about. She's
Brother
not
Royale, Brother Royale.
Part 3.
What happened at the reunion when Simone said, I've already sent the divorce papers? Everybody said, oh, no, we didn't know. But they're supposed to be close friends, right? When Jackie said, Cecil can go find someone that makes him happy. Oh, no, we didn't know.
But that whole friends, season, right? They had already been having marital issues, Simone and Cecil. We did not know about Quad's marital issues until the end of that following new season that came around. We did not know.
And we did not know Simone was getting divorced either.
But we knew that Simone and Cecil were having marital issues. The group, as a whole, the group did not know that Quad and Greg were having issues.
Yes, they did not know that
forget, boy. I remember
give him a baby. They knew, and everybody just was pushing Quad's feelings to the side, talking about some just give him a baby. whole time she was going to counseling on the season as well.
Okay, let's pull back. We got to hear the people's.
My bad.
First of all, you gonna help somebody that wants to be in a you want to help somebody be in an abusive relationship? It wasn't nothing else to say. She said he pulled the knife out on her. He said she pulled the knife out on him, and he had to tackle her to the floor. What more do you want them to do? You want them to crowd around you and say, "Take that abuser back"?
I agree with you, but the ladies are in the back.
Well, let's keep throwing up everybody else's marriage because everybody else's marriage wasn't toxic. Okay, their marriage was toxic. It wasn't no saving of toxic.
My husband is cheating on me. That is toxic to me. I guess we have different definitions of toxic.
Yeah, it is.
No, somebody.
Hold on.
Somebody putting a knife on you is toxic. That's dangerous. Okay, you're gonna be in the casket next.
Both.
Oh my God. Okay, so hold on, Esquire. Thank you for the super chat. Did Mariah say Quad only married Dr. G just to get on the show?
Come on, I was getting there. I was getting
and
there.
And it finally caught up to her. Oh
yes.
My goodness.
Yes. And
Dr.
yes.
Love, you're up. Thank you for the super chat. Woo.
All right. I'm going to use some scenarios. And one of them is, when you're a little kid and you be like, na, 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 na. Okay. So that was Quad, and I'm going to give this 2, then I'm going to go back to season 1 on her. So the first thing, she was like, na, 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 na. They made me the star of the show, even though this is a show, Mariah, you brought us all to. Okay. So they just ignored her. But then she came back. She na 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 na. I got the sister circles. Okay. Next thing you know how it go when you a little kid, they punched her in the throat.
Oh my God.
So that's what happened when you keep saying na 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 to somebody. So right, let's take it all the way back. And everybody felt this way when they got rid of my girl Mariah. First of all, Quad, you wanted to be famous. Everybody knew that. When you try to act like you got on with Carlos, you didn't want to be famous. You wanted to be famous. You kind of act like you only married Dr. Greg or stayed with him to stay on this show to get where you wanted to get. And you never thought to me in a million years that sister circle was going to go off that quick. And that's why you was na 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 na. And then you try to back up too and say, oh, I was going to give y'all props as well. But them the ladies you started with. So why you didn't start giving them their props first and then give your sister circle their props as well? Gonna try to say, oh, they left and I was just about to give them their props. Come on now. You was not about to do that, Quad. Like, tell the truth and shame the devil. Where is everybody mercy when she sat there and helped them get rid of Mariah? I felt that. I felt it in my soul because one thing I don't like about these shows, and to me, this is the third time it has happened to a Black woman, how they start these shows, really pitch these shows, just write for these shows. And the next thing you know, here goes somebody taking it. And then to say, our girls get together and say, yep, or our people get together, say, yep, take it from them. Take it from them. Yes, Mariah getting paid. I'm quite sure if our other girl get off of Love and Marriage Huntsville, she'll probably get paid something. But of course, they got to go to court and do the most. Okay. But there was not this, it was no mercy like this for Mariah. And well, I could say probably not here because I wasn't here on the panel, but I surely remember when you was getting into it with Mariah, lying on her, talking about she snorted cocaine, so on and so on. You done a lot to a lot of these ladies. And now what you fella realize is that Jackie is the one who make the moves on this show. All you had to do, as the cameras kept going to Jackie's face, was look at Jackie's face. Jackie barely said 2 words. 2 words. She tooted her lip and tooted that nose a little, just a tiny, not enough for you to really catch nothing. And next thing you know, bye, Quad. And they said it once, they said it twice, and then they brought you back again and said it. And the production, of course, we know they're no good because I feel like they wanted to they mixed those scenes up with her coming out the casket. I didn't think they wanted to bring her in that quick. They wanted to bring her in with Dr. G marriage first, with the, Phaedra bringing her into the party first. And then it's supposed to be that casket one. That is really what I feel how they taped, which I don't know. But production had a lot to do with getting rid of Quad. You know why? Because Quad got the big head, kept going backwards and forth about her money, this, and that. And production didn't like that. They said to her, nah, 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 we about to get the last laugh. That's it.
Ooh, oh.
Diva, don't you find it messy that production has gotten themselves into the cast of this show? And
Because I
and
believe
telling the
every word
cast,
Dr. Love said.
telling the cast what Quad has said, telling the cast this, that, and the third. Aren't the cast supposed to find those things out organically? Seems like production has a toe in this.
I
Well,
think they
production
did
have a
find out
toe in
organically.
all
She
of it.
said all of this stuff in green screen, and they play back each other's green screens to each of
Mm-hmm.
them. So she said it out loud on green screen. So it
But
was played
production
back to
has
them.
Yeah, production has a lot to do with a lot of these shows going down. Even with that Phaedra and Candy situation, production, it's a lot of it. Love and Marriage, hip hop, it's a lot of they have to do with these shows going down and displaying our women in a certain way.
Woo, it's smoking hot in
I love
here.
this
When you
conversation, though.
tell
This is a good
production that you don't have
conversation
no,
tonight.
when you tell production you don't have no loyalty to none of these people, and for them to kiss your ass, then guess what? It is what it is.
Oh yeah, that where Quad mess up was the same with Nene Quad just kept. When you get a big head like that, want to keep redoing your contract, want more millions, they say, okay, no problem. Watch this.
KG, you're in the building. What do you want to add to this conversation?
Oh boy. Well, first I wanted to say welcome back, Royer. Missed you. Glad to see you.
Thank you.
This is my first time calling in, so I'm a little nervous. So bear with me.
Oh,
Welcome.
welcome. Welcome.
Thank
Welcome,
you.
caller.
Um, okay, so Quad. I used to like her, but where I lost it for her is when she, sorry, when she really started like getting into it with everyone.
Oh.
I just wish that she had just a tad bit of humility. I feel like the cast gave her several opportunities to turn things around. And instead of just saying, you know what, yes, I'm hurt, but I hurt you too. But at no point could she take any accountability. I feel like they heard, someone said it earlier that, when they sat down and she expressed how she felt and how everyone wasn't there for her. Okay, so she got that out. Yes, they hurt you and you got that out. Now receive what they're saying to you. Now receive the hurt that they're saying you caused them. And I do think that if she had at any point taken accountability, I think she would still be there. Because even Toya said, I don't mind, try to work with her. Even last season, Toya tried to kind of move forward with her when she had the party at her home and Toya went and complimented her and said it's nice. And rather than just receiving the compliment and trying to move forward for the sake of the show, she started an argument. Oh, it's not, a BS apartment and whatever else she said. Just receive it and move forward for the sake of the show. We don't want to see it go downhill like not Roa, Potomac, with Giselle and Robin not being able to move forward for the sake of the show. Also, I don't really mind that Quad is no longer going to be on the show. and I feel like she needs to take Phaedra with her. A lot of these Real Housewives shows, they're not even it's not even Real Housewives anymore, because most of them aren't even married. They're not in relationships. And I really don't want to see that happen to Married to Medicine. I really hope that they keep that integrity and, that connection to the medicine part of it. Okay. Jackie. So Jackie's a big hypocrite. Um, well, starting with the conversation that she had with the VP. I was really looking forward to this scene because it's such an important topic. I was really looking forward to hear what they had to say, what Kamala um, input was, or what the plan is. And I really felt like what they talked about had really nothing to do with the mortality. She mentioned the coverage for Medicare and for postpartum, but we need the women to get out of the hospital to even, get that far to have postpartum.
Woo. That's facts. That's facts. Come on.
I mean, God, we're talking about at that point, they're, yeah. But anyway, Jackie and Curtis. Okay, unpopular opinion. And I'm not trying to blame the victim or anything like that, but I don't see any connection between Jackie and Curtis. Anytime we see them together, it just always feels forced. It doesn't feel natural. I don't see any chemistry or feel any chemistry between them.
Come on.
And for a long time, Curtis was complaining about her not spending time, and she seemed very, uninterested. So, them together, him not being there, it just seems like more of the same. They just seem like roommates, really. So I don't know. It's just weird with them, and him coming back to be with the guys. It just seems like that's just what they usually do, and that's how things usually are with them. Um, so Jackie mentioning the women women of color complaining. So do no other races complain? Do no other races go to the hospital? And another thing too, if I'm coming to you as my doctor, your job is not to pick apart what I'm telling you and to decide whether I'm telling you the truth or not. Your job is to listen to my complaints and come up with a solution or treatment for whatever complaint that I'm telling you.
Better talk.
Not for you to sit there and pick it apart and tell me what I'm feeling. Another thing too, we're talking about a woman who's never given birth herself.
Come on. Could
no
you
disrespect.
say that one more time?
Yeah, no disrespect, but you've never even given birth. So you want to come here and tell them or not receive what they're telling you based on what? Based on what your books told you? You can't speak to me from experience.
What happened tonight? Who opened the drink cart?
I know.
I love
was
it.
about to
I love
say.
it all.
But you speaking facts. You speaking facts.
Yes.
Come on now.
It was really disgusting to me. And then it didn't really help. It really didn't help that her phone call with the VP really said nothing.
Oh, damn.
Okay, we get Medicare. There's coverage for. That's great. Don't get me wrong. But can we talk about the issue?
Right.
Oh my
And let's start with you, Miss Jackie. Let's start with you. Because is that why you don't take Medicare or you don't take insurance?
Yes, I was saying
Is that
that's why she stopped. That's why
because
she
all of
stopped.
your patients
She didn't
are,
want a medical plan.
exactly. All of your patients are paying cash. So we're not even talking about your patients. So you don't even know who we're talking about.
Oh, damn. Woo.
Come on. Come through. Come
So
on.
she can go ahead
You're
with that.
welcome at any time.
Exactly.
Yeah. I'm sitting here like woo woo woo. Okay, now you speaking facts though.
Oh, and one more thing.
Yes, go ahead.
One more thing.
Yes.
Miss Jackie, I'm sorry, I'm on her neck tonight. She, judging Quad and all, and I'm not a Quad fan, but she's judging Quad and all. But didn't she just tell us a few episodes ago that if she and Curtis break up, that they are not allowed to be friends with her man?
She sure did. Oh my God! You better.
Okay, just
oh
checking.
my God! You better bring
Just
it back.
checking.
Oh.
The people don't want to hear that.
Woo! Oh, she did say that.
But but she moves around so smooth, but she's a snake slithering up and down in them scenes, and no one sees it because she sits there all soft spoken and girl bye.
No, Mariah saw it season 1.
That's right, she sure did. She did.
She sure did.
They better join the lawsuit, a hostile work environment, bringing in people's abusive exes to the work.
Ooh, she said.
Oh, he's just gross.
She's slithering from scene to scene. Not Jackie is a snake in the garden. Oh my gosh, I cannot. Denzel, you're up. KG, you done read her down for filth.
Yes.
For filth.
Thank you. Thank you.
Well, thank you. Okay, so nothing but the facts. Denzel, you're up.
Yeah, it's getting hot in here. You know what? I'm gonna be honest. I don't feel sorry. This is me. I don't feel sorry for Quad because didn't she help them get rid of Mariah off the show allegedly? I don't feel.
She did not. That's wrong information. But go ahead.
It's a lie.
It's a lie.
But but the thing is, I mean, she is gonna come back to the show because they are, in the what is that the mid-season trailer that they showed that she is coming back. But in my personal opinion, I think that she did help them get rid of Mariah, but I might be wrong, but I don't feel sorry for her. I think this is her karma because if she's not around the group, how's it gonna work? If she's not with them, if she's not behind the scenes, if she's not really in the group behind the scenes, how is it gonna work? This is the thing. Wait a minute. Oh, okay. So she didn't. So you right, Diva. So she didn't help them get rid of her.
No, she did not. But Roy,
okay.
Saying she didn't help keep her either. Y'all.
But but a lot of people, because I saw on Twitter, X, whatever you call it, Twitter or X, whatever you call that thing.
Right.
A lot of people, what the comments that I've seen, people was saying, a lot of people said they're not going to watch the show because she's not going to be on the show anymore. And and again, I have a strong feeling. This is how I feel, and other people might disagree, and that's fine. But I think that she probably did help them get rid of Mariah. I hope I'm wrong, but the thing is that what they wanted her to do, they wanted her to be held accountable.
Right.
That's what they want her to do. They wanted her to be held accountable, but she wasn't doing that. And I feel like she's a narcissist. Okay, I feel like she's a narcissist, and she sees what they doing to her, but she's not seeing what she's doing to them. And I think she's a narcissist, and she don't see no wrong that she's doing. That's how I feel. And I think they brought and you know what? I think Bravo TV Productions had a big hand in this too to get rid of her. I think they have. I think they have a mix in this too to get rid of her. But they are. But again, she is going to come back on the show, and because she's in the mid-season trailer, and maybe she's going to come back next season. Maybe she's gonna. I didn't watch that interview. I didn't watch it.
Uh-huh.
Do I need to watch it?
Yeah, you need to watch it.
Okay, I take a look on it.
Yeah.
And you know what? Yeah, Jackie, she's wrong. She is dead wrong. Can I say that word?
Uh-huh.
She was for saying that black women complain.
Uh-huh.
Like, is she serious?
She was dead serious.
Yeah, she was. I like Dr. Jackie, but I'm kind of giving her the side eye now too. She's kind of, maybe people are right. Maybe people are right that she is a snake and that she can't be trusted. You know. I don't want to take your time because I don't want you to be overtime. So I'm gonna speed up. This show, I'm happy for Toya and her wine line. I'm glad that she's doing that.
Right.
And I think that Bravo wanted Dr. G and his new wife on the show for the ratings. I think they did that for the ratings. And this reunion of the show, it's gonna be great. It's gonna be great. And
Oh, you calling
Married to Man, huh?
You said the reunion gonna be great. Oh,
It's gonna be fire. That's what I think. It's gonna be fire. And and the producers that is on the Real Housewives of Potomac and the Real Housewives of Atlanta, they need to take notes from Married to Medicine. And sorry for my time. That's it. And that's all, Diva.
No, I appreciate you all as well. All right, Emmanuel, you're in the building.
Okay, so first of all, let me just say this. I'm gonna stick up for Jackie for just a little bit.
Oh.
Because the world is dragging her.
Okay.
First of all,
not the world.
They are on Twitter. They are like dragging her for filth. But listen here. Jackie is the medicine on Married to Medicine.
Oh.
However you feel about politics or whatever, who else is capable of bringing the vice president of the United States on this platform and actually help be part of the solution, advocating, because thousands and thousands and thousands of people watch the show, and that those 2 minutes that we saw helped raise awareness. And I know a lot of people are circling back to her comments. I'm not a woman, so I don't feel comfortable speaking about it, but Jackie is a doctor, and this is what she does for a living. So I feel like if I'm not an expert, I can't really be mad at an expert for her expert opinion and what she deals with on a regular basis. So I don't know. I just feel like, I don't know, but that's just what I wanted to say about Jackie.
No, before you move from there, because we can't just slip by that thing, right? We're not going to slip by this thing.
Right.
And the reason why we're not going to slip by this thing is because let me tell you what they told us in nursing school. Pain is what the patients say it is. It's not what I think it is. I can't be like, oh, I broke my foot yesterday and I'm here walking around and I'm fine, and you telling me your foot is hurt and you broke it. No. If you tell me you in pain, I need to address the pain that you telling me you are in. She said 25 visits. That's how many times she sees the pregnant patient. And she said, y'all coming in here talking, woe is me. I'm paraphrasing. Woe is me. Can you sign me out so I can get out of work early? Honey, when you carry a baby in you, when you got a life in your belly, and you can't sleep but one way, if you was used to sleeping on your stomach your whole life, and now you pregnant and you can't sleep on your stomach, good luck with that. And you got to put pillows on your side and do this and do that and put a pillow under your feet and all of this and all that. And what if you got one of those jobs where you work in Target and you got to stand up all day?
Ooh, you won't make it.
And so now here it is, you close to the end of your pregnancy, and you come in and ask Dr. Jackie, can I just get, I know I'm supposed to, have 6 weeks out before I deliver, but can you give me 7? Because if I stand up one more time, I'm feeling nauseous. Some people, they feel morning sickness their entire pregnancy.
And even if we take pregnancy out of it, personal experience, my colostomy bag, I couldn't sleep on my stomach for 8 months, y'all. I haven't slept good in 8 months.
Come on now.
I can't imagine Dr. Jackie talking about, oh, you got to go back in 2 weeks, bitch. Sorry. Are you kidding me right now? I ain't slept in 8 months, a good sleep. In 2 weeks? No, ma'am. No.
Come on now. Yeah. Come on now. Somebody said, come on now. How about that baby kicks and movement? Come on now. Yeah.
No. How about a big child, an 8-pounder, a 9-pound boy?
Okay.
Yeah. How about you carrying an 8 or 9-pound boy? That's unreal almost.
Come on now.
And why couldn't she just say people or women come into the office? Why did she have to say Black women?
Oh, come on now, KG.
Why?
Come on.
Right.
She's helping. She's a part of the problem.
She's a part of the problem.
Well, no,
exactly.
she's not.
I'll tell you that.
She's a doctor and she doesn't lie.
Oh, that's right. That's right. Come on now. Come on now. That was the most ignorant statement I ever heard. Even
sure was.
Like, because they're doctors, they don't know doctor lies.
Right. We lie to our kids all the time.
Come on now. Come on now. Where was I? Go ahead, continue, Manuel. I just couldn't let that slide. No, pain is what the patient say it is. Pain is a 5th vital sign. You better talk to the people.
Exactly.
Listen, don't get me wrong.
I
agree. I mean, let's be clear. We're all here because of a woman who carried us. So I get that. I was just somehow trying to see a different angle. Maybe if she was just trying to
wrong road,
show a tip. I don't know. Like I said, this is not what I know.
Yeah, no, in the name of Portia Williams, wrong road.
Okay, but the other stuff. So I go back and forth with Miss Quad because she does not really take accountability. She does go low, but then my question is, don't all of them go low, and don't all of them not show accountability? I think there are some reasonable and acceptable criticisms of Quad, but if we're gonna be honest, I think the real villain of this show is Dr. Simone.
Come on.
Oh.
Dr. Simone has led the pack in every single situation on this show. She's always been the one that has started stuff. She did it with Contessa, asking her why she wasn't hanging around when she had just gotten surgery. I remember one time Quad wasn't on the show for a little bit, and then Simone was like, so what's up? You gonna tell us why you didn't come? Like, her demeanor and just the way she says things, like even at the end of this episode when she was saying, well, Dr. Alicia is fake. She has fake personality. I'm like, what is Simone's problem? She honestly was part of the reason why Mariah was out. I get that Quad she did play a part in it. And I do hold her accountable because they were friends. And I do think she should have probably fought more for her. But I was thinking about this the other day, and I thought even if Quad did advocate for Mariah, the other ones, Simone and Heavenly and Jackie, they were determined to get Mariah off anyway. Because if you remember,
must have watched the show.
Yeah, because if you remember, what's her name? When Mariah went and did the test to prove that she wasn't doing drugs, Jackie refused to open that up.
Oh, shoot.
So it was clear that they wanted Mariah out. So, I don't know, but I think that Simone is the real villain, and I think Heavenly, I don't know why she keeps talking about friendships and stuff, because she's not really a friend to any of them except for Jackie. But if you're if you want to talk about friendship and friendship this, friendship that, but you talk bad about every single one of them every chance you get. You did it with Contessa, you've done it with Quad, and she even did it with Phaedra. She brought up Angela Stanton and wanted to bring some of that stuff into the show.
No, Quad brought that up. Quad brought that up. That's Quad brought that up. Heavenly did not
Quad said Heavenly brought that up in her interview with Carlos King.
No.
So I don't understand why Phaedra's mad at Quad. If anything, she should be mad at Heavenly. But I don't know. I just know that I think it's going to be a mistake getting rid of Quad, because I think that, what are they going to talk about now?
Oh, shoot. Well, you see now, if you saw the upcoming previews, they were all kind of going at each other, because if you get rid of the villain that you have in common, like you said, what do you do now? So now they all turn on each other. It's a whole hot flaming mess.
That part.
And again, I do want to clarify that I do think Quad has made a lot of mistakes, but I reconcile that with they've all made mistakes. So why are her mistakes bigger than them's? And I changed my opinion, because a few weeks ago I was like, no, Quad is bad. But I am looking forward to see Sweet Tea go after them, go after Jackie, and put them in the hot seat.
I tell you this, Sweet Tea ain't no punk.
Nope.
Sweet Tea holding her own. And then conveniently, after Quad gets kicked off, now what's the name? Dr. Heavenly, she ain't got no problem with Sweet Tea. You done talked about this man, said his sperm count was low, said he was too old, said your marriage ain't gonna work, and now
where's the lie? But where's the lie?
I ain't fooling with you.
Oh, okay.
Here go your doctor. Paige and Dr. Jackie. Paige and Dr. Jackie. Hold on.
Oh, yeah.
As African American women, we're a bit more dramatic.
And
that you go to the doctor and you complain and you complain and you complain, and you're not taken serious because you cried wolf the entire pregnancy.
That ain't me, boo. I don't know what you're talking about, but go ahead.
I didn't say you. I just said as African American women, we want to also make sure you're being serious with your doctor and not playing the game so I can take you off work. Because then we see you 25 times in the pregnancy. It's hard to believe that there's a true problem when there's a true problem.
Wow.
Sometimes as African American women, we're a bit more dramatic.
Oh, Jesus.
So listen, African American woman, we dramatic. We complain too much. When your OBGYN, she sees you for 25 visits throughout your pregnancy. Complain so much during them 25 visits.
And
by the
2
time
minutes.
you go to 24 and 25 and you got a real issue, that's why we don't believe you, because you cried wolf too much. If that is not problematic.
Right.
That was messy.
25 visits in 2 minutes, you see me. Okay. All righty.
My question is for all of the non-Black doctors out there seeing that, don't you think that's confirming for them, like, oh yeah, that's exactly what it is? I myself have been misdiagnosed. My mother has been misdiagnosed. My sister, my grandmother have been misdiagnosed. I mean, it happens to us all the time where we go in and they don't take us seriously. And here we are, one of us saying this to us.
Come on now.
Diva, can I be serious for a real second? So I took pre-med undergrad and I majored in Africana Studies with health and environment concentration just because of that reason. A lot of us lack cultural competence because we're not taught about Black bodies and Black and brown bodies. We're not taught about minority bodies. We're taught about white bodies and how they function. I believe his name is R.W. Noble. He did a research on how Black bodies are disparaged and they're not treated as equally as white bodies, and how there's a line of history of us being misdiagnosed. Black people, we face a chronic pain, and that goes misdiagnosed because of these stereotypes that are being perpetuated. And the fact, Dr. Jackie, a Black doctor who's supposed to advocate for us, you're supposed to be fighting for us, and you go up here and you feel that ignorance is unacceptable, and then you go on married to medicine. Now you want to talk with Kamala Harris and talk about Medicaid. You don't take Medicaid. You're not speaking to the right people. These are not your patients. I understand you're giving information that's helpful, but you're a hypocrite. That's hypocrisy.
Yeah.
If this is the way that you feel behind the lights of Bravo.
Come on,
and don't you think that's the worst part of it too, where she's claiming, all while she's saying this and feeling this, she's claiming that she is supporting us. She is backing us because she's doing this, and she spoke to the VP, and she's doing this program. Well, how about putting that in action in real life, and encouraging your peers, your fellow doctors, to take us seriously instead of telling us to come in and take the doctors seriously.
Because we are taught that there's some white people that still believe that Black people do not feel pain. We do not feel pain. Do you know how problematic that is, especially when you're giving birth? Diva, you literally talked about this on your live where a Black doctor decapitated this lady's newborn.
Yeah. Come on now.
She was being forceful, and I believe the mother talked about it, right? And she was being ignored. This stuff is not back in the day. It's still happening today. And we need people who really fight for us. We're trying to advocate for ourselves. But if we're advocating for ourselves and we think that having a Black doctor means that we're getting the proper care, and you turn around and you're not really fighting for us, it's not okay. We're never safe. The Black body is never safe. It's always victimized, and it's not okay. And we actually need to do something to change this. We're trying to elect people that represent us and that actually are fighting for us. But each time I believe that the dollar is what is really motivating people. Where are the people that truly care about us?
You better talk. We can have a whole separate live about that. So she doesn't know the temperature in the room, because what she did was on her Instagram, she did a story kind of posting Deion Sanders when he said, "Don't allow frustration to enter the room." Excuse me, Dr. Jackie, stay calm, cool, and conscious. Life is just trying, testing, and teasing you to provoke you to do more and to promote you to the next level, because people are calling for her to be fired. They're pissed. They're pissed. The people came at her neck. They said, let her go, fire her. Okay? Yeah. Let me go back up. Let me see right here.
Mm-hmm.
They said
the face of medicine.
Yeah, they said at Andy, Dr. Jackie needs to be fired immediately. Send her email, and let's hope she isn't too dramatic. That was the best tweet of them all, because she said we drama.
Okay, so who y'all got to replace her though? To be the face of medicine.
Ali, thank you for the super chat. Dr. Jackie is wrong in this issue, but she does. But they say she does take Medicaid. It's on her website. I checked it last season when it came up back then. Because Ali is saying that she does take Medicaid. Okay, so that's
Simone says she didn't take Medicaid. This was a while back, so she must just started.
Maybe she started, maybe she's softening up, and maybe she's rethinking, because she did do that. I don't know when that live was from that she did with Dr. Heavenly, and she said that. But let's be clear. I know the people get so mad over here, and it's not that I feel one way about Jackie or the other, but I told y'all she loose with that mouth.
Mm-hmm.
And I joke but half serious when saying she reckless with the HIPAA. Sitting in the office, I gotta call my patient about his low sperm count. You don't do that, right? The other patient with the lab results. She loose with that mouth. Let me say
this is married to medicine, my love. Okay, she got to give the results.
Listen, I'm not one. I'm not. Buffy was Buffy. Buffy was Buffy. But her talking about Buffy's infertility was messy.
Mm-hmm. Buffy told us about her infertility, so that was not a secret. Stop.
Buffy is still mad. She's mad already.
No, Dr. Simone never shared that information to Dr. Jackie. So Dr. Simone broke HIPAA to begin with.
That part, Cita.
Dr. Simone broke it, but then Dr. Jackie continued the chain.
And she did it in a presentation full of women.
And there you go, boom. That was dead wrong. Let me tell you something. I don't play when it comes to people's personal health information. A lot of times when I was working in the hospital, if it wasn't my patient, I didn't want to hear about it, because sometimes you have natural talk, and I didn't want to slip up with nothing. I don't want to know it. I just want to know the report on my patient and my patient only.
That's right. And Dr. Jackie, one of those doctors they talk about that they say is only book smart when you haven't had that experience and don't even know it because you won't even listen to a niece, any other woman to tell you you can't even really describe the pain of having a child. It's undescribable.
Yeah, let me say this. See, you don't just have to say a patient name. You could and you could still be in violation because you never know who will be able to connect the dots to know that who you're talking about. And I'm gonna tell you that it's case in point is this Christian Keys. He didn't say a name, but he left all the breadcrumbs to have people go knocking on Tyler Perry's door.
Right. And they tell you in the hospital, don't even talk about a patient on the elevator.
You better talk to them, Dr. Love. They sure do. Say nothing. Say nothing. Don't walk around if you using a laptop, don't have it open with stuff on there. They gave you protective screens because the nurses' stations is out in the open. Don't remove that protective screen. Huh? What'd you say, Maria?
Somebody said diarrhea of the mouth.
Diarrhea of the mouth. Did she do?
It's the truth. She does.
She got diarrhea of the mouth.
But
and
you know what?
So?
It is true because when my mother worked in the hospital for 38 years, and one of my very good friends who was an asthmatic showed up at the floor, and I was talking to her about his, being admitted into the hospital, what's going on. And she gave me information about his diagnosis. And then maybe a few hours later, she called me back and said, oh, no. Don't repeat what I said. I wasn't supposed to tell you anything about it. Don't do that. Don't even say anything about it at all to no one.
Right.
So people in the medical profession that take their job seriously,
come on now,
don't do that at all. No matter I knew the person's name and I knew who it was, but the fact that she gave me benign information, right? That I already knew about him because he was my friend. The fact that you just don't say anything about anyone's diagnosis when you work at the hospital, professionals really take it seriously.
Yes, they do. Yes, they do. You don't say nothing. But listen, at the end of the day, Dr. Jackie is absolutely gorgeous. I know that she knows her, you could just tell.
You better
she
clean it up before she come and strike your video.
Listen, let me tell you something. Listen, listen, don't do that. But I hear you. But no, she, I really know she knows her job. But do I think that Dr. Jackie needs to shut her mouth? She does. Do I think that she should come out better and clean up that video that she did? She does.
She has to.
And not with this old stupid reposting of what Deion Sanders says. I think you need she does, but that's a whole nother story. That's a whole nother story too. Yes, she does. She's messy. Dr. Jackie knows it's totally in the air.
Well, page 6 have picked it up now.
So this is my question. I got to go, but it is. So her talking about the sperm count. So do she need to say that generically and not talking about she need to call her patient? Is that what it is? Because she was
she wanted us seeing Leo's. All she had to say is, you know what? I got to call my patient with the test results.
Right. Or she could have said it like you said in an open to say, hey, there are some men out here with low sperm count. You don't say my patient for people to start seeing what day they came, who you're possibly talking about, and so on, and so on.
Yeah, I don't even know if I would have said that. Especially, I would have been very generic. I got to call my patient with the results. Whoever's sitting there, I think she was talking to the other doctor at the time. Make sure whoever their assistant is, make sure she call everybody up and because I got to get to them and speak to them about their results. Because quite frankly, now everybody got a patient portal. You could pull up your own results. She was she wanted a scene.
Thank
you. She wanted a scene. But, Dr. Hemley said doctors are so smart and this, that, and the other. Well, we're going to need you to start tapping into that brain power. because I didn't go to Harvard or Yale, and I know better than to do some mess like that. I just wouldn't do it. Not even for no scene, not for Bravo, not for nobody. Not today, not tomorrow, not now, not ever.
I mean, she is 65. Does that give her a pass?
No, she's
if that's the case, then we would have to cancel the whole show then, because even when they go on their trips out of the country, they talk about people, and when Eugene and them and all the doctors go to other countries to check on their the volunteer stuff, they talk about people and their issues there. So I mean, she don't be breaking confidentiality to me in my
opinion. I don't think so either. Yeah,
I don't think that's the case. But okay.
If that was your doctor, though, let's do it this way. If that was your doctor, even if she didn't say a name or whatever, and you know that you went there to get your sperm count done because you and your wife are trying to have a baby. She made a bigger joke around that situation too, but that's neither here nor there. I'm gonna have the wife call him because the husbands don't need to hear from me, whatever the case may be. But if you are a patient of hers and you know that you and your husband have went there for this particular situation, even though it could have been several couples, you might be sitting there watching it like, damn. And especially because you would probably tell all your people, oh, that's my doctor on TV like that. And your friends and family know that you are trying to have a baby. And they're going to be wondering, oh, I wonder if Dr. Jackie was talking about Diva and her husband. Oh, his sperm count low. I'm just telling you, it's messy. We can like Dr. Jackie, but when this your profession and you want to go down that road, it's a slippery road. And I think it is extremely messy because you never know who can break it down to figure out who you might be talking about. You see, she don't get slippery slope when it comes to the Brat and Judy.
Well, she didn't put it all out here.
Huh?
They put it all out here. They signed the contract.
She didn't tell them before they told it that baby was born. It's messy. But you know what, though? Sometimes, come on, wrong. I think sometimes I think nobody really kind of cares when it's far removed from them. But if you think about it, if you lived in Atlanta and you are truly her patient, it's a mess.
Right.
It's messy.
I know a few people who go to Dr.
When you have a
Heaven.
doctor that's on TV, you take that risk, and you have every right to be with that doctor or not be with that doctor.
That's a good point.
Choose to go to Dr. Jackie, and they risk the chance of their business being put on reality TV.
That's
just
messy.
like going to Dr. Heavenly.
You could have had her before you went on reality TV, and usually you get connected with your doctors.
Yes.
Like my dentist is 20 years in till he retired. And everybody that went there was crying when they found out he retired.
Well, I don't see her losing no patience, so it can't be that bad.
What happened?
I don't see her losing no patience, so it can't be that bad.
We'll move forward. Because you know why? It's a matter of we gotta agree to disagree. Right.
I think
and you gotta think I kept my OBGYN for all 4 of my children.
Come on
so
now,
you love your OBGYN, and if you're having cesareans and you know that person take care of you, you ain't quick to lead them. Oh, no.
That part. And can I tell you this too? Where I go get my mammogram, I do not change, because they have film after film after film, and they can tell right away if something looked different from the previous year. We one day we'll have maybe a live just about healthcare and preventative care in general. Even listen, with my stylist for my hair, I don't be bouncing around to everybody. I don't need everybody washing my hair. I like the same people. I'm the one. I'm loyal to the people. If you loyal to me, I'm loyal to the people. My nail girl, I promise y'all, I've known her before my son. She know my son too. We 20 years in. I don't just bounce around to all the people. If you loyal, we good. I stay good. Because the people got to know you. Then I could just sit there and relax and don't have to tell you, don't cut over here, don't do this, don't do that. They know how I get down. Yes, your OBGYN is a constant partner in life. I'm sorry.
And let's be clear. The people who have appeared on this show whether it's in a scene, they're being volunteer service, whether doctors showed up, they sign a clearance form.
Mm-hmm.
They signed a clearance form, but this person was not seen. She was just
right. This
results.
person did not sign anything. There's several people that didn't sign anything.
Right.
Where you just so neglectfully delivered information about them.
Right.
And I work in healthcare too, and I work from home. And my screens have to be covered, and I have to work with my back up against the wall.
Come on now.
Work near a window.
Come on. And you know what they do when you do that and you work from home? Child, if somebody breaking your home, they tell you call us too.
Oh yeah, I have to report everything.
Come on, you call 911 and you call the security of that company because they come into your house too with the SVU unit. Because your computer information got HIPAA on it. This is a no joke thing. I'm telling you, if anybody HIPAA or medical information got out there, you would feel a little bit different. That's it, and that's all. And y'all can still love Dr. Jackie.
We do, because it can't be that big of a deal. They've been doing it for 10 seasons. So
well, it's that big of a deal because they dragging her for filth right now on the Twitter. It's on page 6. It's a big deal. So you got Married to Medicine, got a whole publication talking about it, and you think it's not a big deal.
We 10 years in though, Diva. If it was a big deal, they would have been canceled the show.
All right. That's okay. Right. Listen, guys. I thank y'all for being here. Till a lawsuit comes, you better talk about it.
I miss y'all so much. Oh my God.
She that says Zaga. Oh, the Twitter. Listen, y'all. I appreciate y'all. Okay, it's a big deal now. You better talk to the people.
Listen, Diva, wait a minute. We got to address this real quick before we go.
Yeah. What do you want to address?
And I don't know if this lead into next week's episode or not.
Oh.
But I didn't like the way Dr. Alicia's husband tried to come for the rest of the men talking about they don't have no balls.
Oh.
I didn't like that.
Cultural difference.
But poor Dr. Alicia. I mean, we haven't heard a word from her, and she opens her mouth, and that's what she come up with? She could have kept it shut.
Nah, she could have kept her mouth shut. Listen.
Child.
Y'all cut up tonight.
Diva, before you go, for the mothers truly in need, y'all look for real. Y'all can extend your Medicaid for 12 months. You get covered time off, I believe. Please call 1833 TLC Mama. I believe that's the number. If you need the help, just
throw it in the chat. Come on, Zeta.
That's good. That's good.
A future doctor in the building who's not going to be breaking HIPAA laws and telling people business.
She don't know for sure. She said, "Hold up, don't say that."
I'm a dentist. Okay?
Also, Medicaid expansion is a real thing, y'all. A lot of these states.
Now you want to get into the medical side? Go ahead.
Don't come for my job. You know that I'm in part of that, so don't do that. But no, for real, y'all, Medicaid expansion is a real thing. A lot of states are signing up for it. If you live in North Carolina, we have just started Medicaid expansion. So look into it, see if you can get that help. Any help is great help. If you don't have to pay for that insurance from your job, look into the Medicaid expansion and get that help out there. That money is out here for free, and they're not really talking about it. So if you check your state, I know Kamala said 42 states are signed up with it now. Medicaid expansion, y'all look into that and use 32. Those resources.
32 states out of 50. Just to let you know, look up per state. Mm-hmm.
Thank you for that.
That's good.
When we come back, I want y'all to tell all the 32 states that do have it. It's important for the people. Let me tell you this. I always told people, never walk around without an insurance card.
Yes.
Don't do it. Don't do it. I promise you don't do it. I don't care if you have to go to work at Walmart, Target, you get the Medicaid, the Medicare, whatever. Never find yourself without coverage. Don't do it. Get your dental coverage.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
And they're covering all of that. Dental, mental health, physical health, all of that. So y'all
we brought you back. Amen.
I'll look it up. I'll look it up for my job, and I will let us know the next time we come back, Diva, because they're doing that Medicaid expansion, and they're not talking about it because they're going to take it away if people don't use it. So we want to make sure that we're talking about it and that we're using it, because there are people out here who really, really do need it and can benefit from it. So
I appreciate you for coming back. Amen.
Look, you know I'm messy, but I'm gonna always come through with
I
a good
know.
word.
I'm messing with you. I love it. I'm glad you're here today. You brought the fire back in this building. You crazy. Okay.
Welcome back.
The people running their
Welcome
mouth.
back.
Welcome back. Welcome
I
back.
stir the pot like my auntie Heavenly.
Not Dr. Heavenly.
But listen, people, get that extension for this Medicaid.
Yes, please do.
Listen, enough of us put in the all this taxes we pay. Get your stuff. Don't be ashamed. Get your sign up for the stuff if you need it. Don't walk around here without it. And listen, when you go to these places, if you need help filling it out properly, get the help. Get the help. Get it filled out properly, and get the insurance or whatever benefit they have. Okay, I would have felt the way if I was a patient. I know that's right. Yes. Okay.
Yeah, and Diva, not only get the insurance, but use it.
Yeah.
Oh, come on now.
Go to your doctors.
Yes.
Get a regular checkup.
Yes.
Sometimes your medical coverage covers 2 a year.
Yes.
Your dental coverage, sometimes they cover 2 a year. But go. If you feel something that's not right, if something isn't looking right, go to your doctors. There's too many premature deaths happening that could have been avoided if we would have taken the time, especially Black men, and gone to see our physicians. Choose a primary that you can get to know and can get to know you.
Please get your prostate exam.
Absolutely. 40 plus. If your dad or your grandfather, had it, 40 years old, you need to go get that check.
Thank you, Dadon.
Amen. Amen.
He made a very good point. Don't just get it, use it.
Yes.
Use it. My dental plan, I get 3 cleanings a year, and honey, I go for all 3, and I make sure the dentist split up the months right. Give me my 3. Okay, every year I get my annual exam with my primary care physician. Okay, I go for my mammogram every year. I get my dental cleaning and my dental x-rays. Yes, come on, people. We're going to come back and talk about this. Now, what did it say? Okay, you showing us the states there, Royer.
Yes, here are the Medicaid expansion states. So we got Arkansas, Idaho, Kentucky, Maine, Missouri, Montana, Nebraska, North Carolina, Oklahoma, South Dakota, Utah, and Virginia. Here are the states that have not adopted it. So if you live in these states, when your voting time comes up, y'all want to make sure that y'all are looking into the people who are running for office, because they are the individuals on a local level, who make these decisions about Medicaid expansion. So for example, right now, Florida is not a part of it. Georgia is not. Mississippi, South Carolina, Wisconsin. So those states do not have it. So if you live in those states, make sure you're paying attention for your local voting polls and who you're putting in office, because those are the individuals who help pass these laws and these programs for your state.
Now, New Jersey, thank you, Royer. So New Jersey is a yes to this, Royer? Go back. I didn't see New Jersey.
I didn't see New Jersey.
New Jersey was a part of it in the beginning.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
You better talk, Royer. You better talk to the people.
Listen, I'm gonna help us out now. I'm gonna help us out. We all about laughter, love, and inspiration with a little mess on the end too. So,
Royer, they said put the link in the chat.
Okay.
Diva, please, you guys, I'm not a citizen, so I can't vote. So I'm relying on you guys. Please do your research. Presidential elections is next year. Pick who is right for you. It's not just about the president. It starts locally. Starts from your councilman.
All politics are local. Okay? All politics are local.
So please do your research and vote for the best people who support your interests. Do it for me, please.
Aw, that's so sweet. Listen, I love the mixed crowd we have up on this panel. I want to thank y'all for all the information and how, although we started out, this is Married to Medicine, but we gave y'all some real information here to help y'all understand what you need to do. And I love that the Don said it. Don't just get the healthcare, utilize it. Because you know what? Just blood work alone, they may see something that can save your life, right? And when we say exercise, that doesn't necessarily mean you need to go get you a gym membership, a training, all of that. Walking does wonders. Walking does wonders. You can just take a little walk and maybe start out, I'm just going to walk 5 minutes today, and don't beat yourself up. Yeah.
15 minutes in the morning and 15 minutes in the afternoon.
There it is. I love it. So we're going to take care, everybody, and have a great 2024. You have one more thing you need to say?
Yeah, one more thing. The 32, I just seen this in the comment. The 32 is for pregnancy Medicaid. 32 states are a part of the pregnancy Medicaid, which is what Kamala Harris was talking about. What I'm talking about is general Medicaid for everyone. Anybody can apply for this Medicaid, not just pregnancy, anyone.
Thank you, Roy. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. Your first mammogram, you found out you had breast cancer.
Oh my God.
Yeah. Well, I'm glad you are a survivor.
Yes.
Yeah. I have a lot of breast cancer survivors in my family. Yes, so praise God, right?
And the mammogram is where it's at, because you be scared to death on your first mammogram. Like,
you do. All right, guys, I love y'all. Y'all got me in overtime, but it was worth the overtime. I appreciate y'all. Tomorrow night there will be trending topics, and I'm debating on the trending topics because your beloved Keke Palmer.
What does she do now?
Calling people 200 times and sending
Oh, chat.
Your beloved, what's her name? Jeannie Mai? Is it Jeannie Mai?
Oh, Lord.
You said it correctly, Diva. Yeah. You did good.
I thank you. All right, now let's hope I do good tomorrow. She out here trying to keep the man from his baby.
Oh no.
Girl. You chose him. Oh yes, Rainy. I'm gonna go look it up.
That's cause he got all them guns and stuff, Diva.
Who, this guy here? Oh, you talking about
Jeezy.
But he had him when she married him. He had him when she laid down with him, and he left her to see.
And she was there to protect the child.
We're gonna talk about it tomorrow.
She gotta keep that baby safe.
I don't love y'all. I gotta look up this Home Depot case. I love y'all so much. Have a good night. And listen, y'all still cheating the diva. I hope in 2024 y'all don't cheat the diva. Y'all messy.
Exactly.
Y'all messy. I'm gonna come on once a week and y'all keep cheating me. That's it. Hit the like button, y'all. If y'all didn't hit the like button coming in, hit the like button going out. I appreciate all of y'all. Have a good night. Good night and goodbye.
Good night, everybody.